Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and this is just a quick little product feature on the Racers Edge SOLO80. Now this is a fully AC-DC multi-chemistry balance charger. This charges one battery at a time, which will be perfect for my shop application. This is an 80-watt charger, thus the SOLO80, so it can definitely handle some of the larger lipos in a pretty decent amount of time. This charger also has lots of little hidden features that I don't think anyone knows about that I definitely want to show you guys. So when you're out making that decision on that very important piece of equipment for your shop or the track or whatever you want to use your charger for, you have some pretty good information. So at the track, I like to take a big 4-port charger to basically handle all my needs there, because if I'm coming off the track every 20-30 minutes, I want to have batteries, coming off the charger pretty quickly. But in the shop here, I might be in the shop for maybe 3-4 hours at a time. Well, I'll have all my batteries charged in about an hour. And the other thing I don't like to do is I don't like to dig my charger out of my track bag to get it out. This one, I'll be able to handle this right here at the shop, and it'll be, on notice at all times. So that's kind of why I went with this one. The other reason I went with this one is it is an 80-watt charger. A lot of the single chargers out there are anywhere between 50-55 watts, unless you go with a separate power supply, and that just gets into more money and more things you got to kind of have laying around. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Let's see what you get inside the box, and we'll kind of go from there. So it comes in kind of a plain kind of white box. Has the cool SOLO80 logo right there with the little Racers Edge little kind of lightning bolt going through it. It's part of their Prime series, which is kind of their race series components, their batteries and all that good stuff. And then you got the little Racers Edge logo right there. Side of it gives you a model number here. Let me show you that thing up close so you guys can check it out. I'll also have this in the video description so you have a clickable link there. But there is the model number, RCESC 1800. So some of the specs on this thing, this is a full AC input of anywhere between 100 to 240 volt, so you don't need any kind of converter if you happen to use this overseas. Circuit power 80 watts, discharge power 10 watts, and it goes into all the different things that it'll charge. We'll go through that really quick. It'll definitely do any of your NiCad, nickel metal hydride, your LiPo batteries, lithium ion, your lead batteries. It also has a USB port up to 5 volts or 1 amp, which is really cool, and that's separate from everything else. We'll show you that here in just a few minutes. It has a blue backlit display, which is really cool. Blue is the new black, I guess you could say. And it comes with a 5-year manufacturer defect warranty on it, which is pretty cool as well. So let's go ahead and open this thing up, and let's see what we get in the box. Here's the first surprise, guys. And I don't know of any charger that does this, but look at that. That is a full aluminum case. Really kind of brings me back to lunch boxes, if you guys remember those things. But there it is. Nothing else inside the box there. Throw that down to the side. So there you go. You got a nice little lunch box. Aluminum, hard case. Pretty cool. Has a little carry handle right there, and this nice little non-locking little latch right there. Little rubber bumpers on either side. Also on that side right there, just to kind of protect the aluminum case. Let's go ahead and flip this thing open. There we go. It's all padded inside, which is pretty cool. Got your instruction manual, which is always nice to have right there in the case. Always very nice. This thing, I kind of did my research ahead of time so I wouldn't be fumbling around to figure out, what things are for. This is just basically a little pad that goes on top of the charger just to kind of house your battery. I'll show you where that goes in just a few minutes. It's kind of like a sticker sheet. You do get included an XH adapter, which is pretty much your JST adapter for balancing. You can also plug that in directly to the side of the Solo80 as well. And let's start going through some of these cords. Included with the kit, you get lots of banana plugs, but you also get a genuine Dean's connector and also a genuine Traxxas plug, along with a set of bananas, which is pretty cool. So if you have some of those direct wire ones, you can hook it straight up. Next little bundle here, you get some other things. You get that wonderful Tamiya plug. You get a little JST mini deal. Lots of other things. You get some alligator clips and also a receiver pack charger as well. Got extra 2 alligator clips that would go straight onto one of those bananas. Another set of banana clips for some sort of charger there. Maybe I didn't do my research. And then there's the full AC adapter right there to plug into a USA 110 volt plug. So that's all the adapters right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charger itself. Let's set this off to the side. Comes in its own little hermetically sealed pouch. And there it is. Pretty cool. It has kind of that reddish anodized aluminum case all around it. Go ahead and take this thing off. That's a little protective sheet right there. Oh, gotta love that. So pretty much, you have your select button, decrease, increase, enter. So pretty much the same programming as like 90% of the chargers on the market. So it should be pretty easy to use. I watched a little instructional video there a while back. You have your 2 inputs, plus and minus. Straight banana plugs go into that. There is your balance port. Now you can plug straight into this, or you can use that little balance adapter I showed you earlier. This is a separate USB charger. This is separate from the entire charger, so if you happen to be charging a battery, you can also charge your phone, iPhone, all that kind of stuff, iPod, whatever you may be using at the track directly off there. 5 volt, 1 amp. So that's the specs on that. The cool little fan port here has the little Racers Edge logo there, which is pretty cool. Nice little added feature. Backside here, you got lots of heat sink to kind of, dissipate the heat. One thing you don't want to do with the charger is heat it up. You have your AC input right there for your wall. Also a PC link and a DC 11 to 18 volt. Underside of it, pretty much all that red anodized. So pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. This is going to be sitting right off to the side at my shop here to kind of have a little charging area so I don't have to dig my big 4-port out of my bag, my pit bag. This thing right here that I showed you earlier, that just lays right on top of there to kind of give your battery a non-skid surface, so to speak. So that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video of the Racers Edge Prime Solo80 charger. I can't wait to use this thing. I will probably post up a quick little video in the next week or so of this thing in action, so you guys can see how it runs. Maybe it could be an addition to your shop. So that's it for now. If you guys have any questions about this charger or the RC Network, please post it on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.